Yo everybody, by popular demand I'm here again with another storytime video, since a lot of people I can see in the comments are asking when is the new one, when I literally just posted one like 5 days ago, but people want to see another one already, so here's another one. I don't have a lot of stories. This is probably going to be the last one, or maybe I can think of another one. There's one I can think of other than this, and this one that happened on Boxing Day in 2018. If you want to know that story, then get this video to 300 likes. Let's get to 300 likes and I'll do the storytime video of what happened on Boxing Day. It was not fun. Now, there's a few things you probably don't know about me if you haven't been to any of my streams, which is the vast majority of the people watching this video right now. I'm actually 20 years old. A lot of people think I'm like 16 or 15, and I don't blame you for thinking that. My voice does seem quite high on the mic, and it's usually because of how enthusiastic I am about things. I mean, in real life, I definitely don't sound this energetic. So throughout my life, I went to school, obviously, as you do, and I also went to college, and I worked. I've had several jobs, but I'm not going to talk about the jobs today. I'm going to talk about the college. For the people that know me in real life, they know that I just don't like being around a lot of people. Not that I'm socially awkward or anything. I think it's quite the opposite. I just really don't like anybody like that. Like, just being around people, there's especially the extroverts where they're just mad loud for no reason. Because I just went to college to do my own thing and then go home. I did not want to be there for longer than I needed to. And I think I had like one friend, and it's not because I couldn't make friends, it's because I didn't want any friends. Like, I already had my friends. I have all the friends I'm gonna need in my life. To my girlfriend watching this video, I am sorry that I'm talking about another female. This was years ago. This is not now. I love you. Thank you. There was a girl in my college who started to take an interest to me, and I'm quite oblivious when it comes to that kind of stuff, especially when I'm not interested, because I thought the girl was nice, but I didn't like her or anything. Like, I wasn't interested in her because I wasn't interested in anybody there. I was just going there to do my work. I really didn't give a fuck. So we had this form room where we all gathered and we basically all done our work in, and there was IMAX everywhere, and I could always see this girl out the corner of my eye just looking at me. Every day when I came into college, I would always see her looking at me, and every chance she got, she would always like try and talk to me, and I'm like, alright, you know, she's pretty cute, you know, for now, until she turns into a psycho. So my college was a massive fucking building. There wasn't really an outside area you could go to. If you went outside, you usually went somewhere like McDonald's. There wasn't an outside owned by the college, so I usually just stayed inside, and I would just wait outside my classroom for the hour until my class started again. I couldn't go home because my college was really far from my house, so I just had to stay there. And there was a few times where she would like try and talk to me or come to me and blah blah, and you know, it was nice. It was nice talking to her. Now this is where my friend comes in, my only friend at the fucking college. He's like, yo, I think she likes you. I'm like, I don't know about that. But then I started putting it all together, and she, you know, the way she looks at me and the way she tries to talk to me, I was like, oh, okay. So things are going pretty well for me. You know, I went to college, and somehow I've gotten a girl interested in me without even trying. So that night, I messaged her on Instagram, and I'm like, yo, like, can I get your snap, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, of course. I got her snap, blah, blah. I don't remember if I started speaking to her that same night, because this is a long time ago. But I do know once that happened, we started to get closer in college. Damn, that's fucked up. And I remember this one time specifically where I walked her home, and you know, it was all nice and stuff. But after the day I walked her home, it changed. So yeah, everything changed after that one night. I don't know if I said something or anything, but she just didn't speak to me for literally the rest of the week. I was like, what the fuck? She wouldn't speak to me on Snap. She wouldn't speak to me on anything, not in school. So I was like, alright, maybe she's just not interested in me, you know? She's talking to her ex or another boy, like whatever, it don't even matter, because I didn't even care. I wasn't into her like that. But at the same time, you kind of wasted my time, and that's where there's an issue. So it's this one time I was at the gym with Criminal. You lot know Criminal, he's in a few of my videos, and I was just talking to him about it. I was like, this bitch just moving mad, because I was trying to speak to her this particular night, and she just was not having it. I'm just like, and I was like to him, does this girl think she's prestige? Like, does she think she's actually bad? I will block her right now. And that's exactly what I did. I blocked her. So you can imagine the next day, she just wouldn't care, because she's obviously talking to another guy, so it doesn't matter, right? No, she got mad at me. She wasn't actually in college that day, but when I got home, she was messaging me on Instagram, like saying, why did you block me this? Why did you block me that? Like, bitch, I blocked you because you wasted my time. So she said, why have you blocked me? You know, I told you guys why. You know, she wasted my time and she just stopped speaking to me for no reason. So I don't really need to talk to her, so I block her. And she said, no need to block me. Does this bitch... Oh, I'm dead. So I'm like, what's the point of keeping your snap? I don't need you on my snap. If you're gonna be airing me and shit, if you done that to me and I blocked you and you didn't say shit, then cool. But the fact that you're coming to me and complaining, say no more. But we're getting to the good part. And then she says she wasn't well. Bruh. So because you wasn't well, you didn't speak to me for the entire week. It just doesn't make no sense. Because as far as I know, you can still work a phone if you're ill. And if you're ill, you're more likely to be spending more time on your phone anyway because you ain't got nothing else to do because you're ill. So I was like, from my point of view, you're just chatting shit and wasting my time. That's it. Like, I don't really have anything else to say. Then she says, don't understand why you're being funny, to be honest. Like, bro, girls always do this. They fucking fuck up and then try and blame me like I did something wrong. Bitch, this is your fault this happened. Try and blame me and make me look like the bad guy. I didn't do shit. So I was like, alright, fuck this. Let me just see what's going on. So I said, I unblocked you. If you want to chat to me, then chat to me. And she fucking aired me. Oh. I feel sick. So I was like, just listen to me. I'm trying to sort this beef out. And you know what she fucking says to me? Do you know what she says to me? Can you take a guess? She said, speak. One word, speak. Am I a fucking dog? Why do these girls have so much attitude for no reason? I'm literally being nice to you. Why are you talking to me like I'm an animal for? So I was like, well, none of that. If you're gonna be rude, you can fuck off. And she was like, who's being rude? I said, speak. Like, who's saying there's a problem, huh? Like, speak proper English for fuck's sake. To be fair, she did actually fail English in school. Don't even know how that's possible. So that was the end of that conversation because I ain't taking no more shit from her. And let me say, maybe a year later, I realized I still had her on Snap. So I said, yo, you remember me from Collie? Like, thinking this whole thing had blown over. Bro, this girl is still just rude. To get straight to the point, she was calling me a weirdo and all this other stuff because I popped up to her again after so long. Like, I've never had an issue popping up to somebody after a long time. They've never gotten rude. They never said nothing, fam. Even people I've had problems with, they've never taken it in an offensive way. Usually it's squashed because it's been so long, so everyone's like, you know, fuck it, why are we still angry at each other? Let's just get along. Now, apparently I had said to said girl that she couldn't have any male friends, which honestly doesn't really sound like me because I barely knew this girl anyway. Like, if she was my girlfriend, it'll be a different story. And she's like, you always stared at me, looking at me weird. Like, go away. Like, are you noticing a fucking pattern here? She done that to me. That was her. She's the one who stared at me in the beginning when I didn't speak to anybody. And she's like, why are you still messaging me? Like, bitch, you're fucking trying all this shit about me, saying that I'm a weirdo, saying that I used to stare at you all the time. Like, why wouldn't I keep messaging you? You're dumb as fuck. I hope she watches this video, bro. I hope, but she won't find it, but I hope she does. I hope she watches this video because she needs to realize how dumb she was. I said, follow me around. Like, I would love to see CCTV footage of me following you around, bro, because that will make my day. After that, I finished college and I never went back and never spoke to her again. Now, it's funny because recently she actually popped up on my FYP on TikTok and I went to her account and it said that she's an influencer and she has like 1,000 followers. It says a lot about her. I don't wish you well. When you wait with me, I want you crying.